welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I decided I'm going to review a new foundation that just recently came out in the drugstore. The Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Makeup. And I've seen a couple videos on this, so I just wanted to try it on my own and see how I like it. So I'm just going to read online what it says about this foundation. So it says it's a flawless coverage protective makeup. It's a lightweight foundation that has SPF 50. And something I find really interesting about this is I've never seen a foundation that has 50 SPF. I feel like they usually have like 15, so that's interesting. It's enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. It says, experience Maybelline's first protective foundation makeup, specifically formulated to shield skin from harmful environmental aggressors, and is enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. It not only leaves a natural looking finish, but protects skin after day. Okay, so that's kind of cool that it's not only a foundation, but it's somewhat like skincare. So that also really is intriguing. And something about my skin, I don't think my skin is the worst, and especially in the summer, I prefer to wear something lightweight or like a BB cream or tinted moisturizer. So we're gonna test this out and see if it is lightweight, how it feels, and yada yada yada. I'm not gonna put primer on my face because I want to see how it works on its own. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do half my side with my foundation brush, half my face with my beauty sponge. So I'm gonna go wet this, and we're just gonna get ready to put my hair back. So what I noticed was the color selection wasn't bad. I think they have 16 shades. I really hope it's not going to be too late for me. I think it's going to be. So this would be a good, probably winter shade for me, from what I could see. The next color over from this was sold out, and I really just wanted to try it, so I just got this one. By the way, this is 112 Natural Ivory, just for reference. So like I said, I'm going to do half my face with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and then the other half of my face I'm going to use the Morphe. Oh my god, I'm the worst. This doesn't even have a number on it because it's from a holiday collection, but it's just my Morphe foundation brush that I use. So I'm going to start with my beauty blender on my left side of my face. So I'm just going to go ahead and dot this all over. Down. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and just blend this side of my face in. Okay, so the color is definitely a little light. You could tell that this side of my face is a little tanner. So this definitely would be good for the winter. Before I say anything, we're just going to do the other side super quick with my brush and see how we like it. So I just finished the first layer on my skin. I feel like my beauty blender looks like it's fuller coverage. It might be I didn't put as much on the right side of my face, I feel. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay, I think that's a little better. Now they're even. So, right off the bat, I feel like it's not super full coverage. Like, this is good for me. This is like what I like. But I feel like one layer isn't extreme full coverage, you know? Like, I feel like maybe with a second layer it would be. So I'm going to go back and do a little more. I do also think I like the Beauty Blender way more. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to try and zoom you guys in. So I don't know if you could see, but on my skin, I do have dry skin, and it's kind of patching up under my eye. And it's not really looking the greatest. I don't even know if you could tell. It's just not blended nicely. I definitely think that a beauty blender is better for my skin. If you have dry skin, definitely I would go with the beauty blender. So I'm still gonna use the foundation brush on this side because I want to see at the end of the day, but I'm just gonna add a little bit more. So yeah, right off the bat, I definitely like how it blends out with the beauty sponge as opposed to my brush. This is how my skin looks with just the foundation on my face. The coverage is definitely there. I just don't know how I feel about the right side with the brush. The Beauty Blender is definitely good if I need a full coverage or like fuller. I definitely think that this looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, come back to you guys so you could see how it looks with like concealer and powder on top of it. So I'll see you after I finish the rest of my Okay, so I'm back and my makeup is all on now. Honestly, I'm really enjoying it. For reference, I used the Tarte Shape Tape concealer under my eye. It went on top of the foundation super smooth. And for powder, I just used the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. So everything went on to the foundation really nice. My skin feels so soft and it feels really lightweight. Like, I genuinely don't feel like there's any heavy foundation on my face, and that is what the foundation is like portraying, that it is a lightweight full coverage. So definitely full coverage and definitely lightweight. I'm so far loving it. I think my makeup looks really nice on top of it. So it is currently 11:30. I'm about to start my day. I have some errands I have to run. I'm gonna go make some lunch. I will check in periodically throughout the day to update you guys on how the foundation is looking. As of now, I'm definitely enjoying it. So I'm just gonna go get my day started and I'll be back in a few hours. So it's still 11:30. I literally just finished putting it on, but that was in my lighting on my mirror. So I wanted to show you guys in the daylight, like natural lighting. I really think my skin looks good right now. And I'm never really like happy with my skin, so I'm kind of loving it. We're gonna see how it works throughout the day, and I'll get back to you guys, like I said, in a few hours. Hi guys, so I'm doing my first check-in of the day. 5:15, so it's been about 6 hours, and I am super impressed with this foundation. I haven't reapplied anything on my face. It literally feels like there's nothing on my face, and I'm literally wearing a full coverage foundation right now. The color was definitely a little pale for me, so I obviously just had to put some more bronzer on before. But the only concern I have, but it's not really a concern because all my foundations do this to me, it's just breaking up a little in my nose area. But honestly, haven't found a foundation that hasn't done that, that's full coverage, because my skin is super dry. So that is the other thing. My skin is not oily at all. I honestly don't even know if the finish said it was supposed to be matte or dewy, but it's not dewy, but it's not like drying matte. Like, it's a nice matte. Keep it on until whenever I take my makeup off, and I'll get back to you guys later in the night. But for now, I think it still looks really good. Like, it looks like I just put it on. I'm so impressed with this the more I look at it. Definitely a good lightweight full coverage foundation, so definitely impressed. I'll check back with you guys later when it gets later. Hi guys, so it's currently almost 7:45 p.m. Hold it up. So it's 7:45 p.m. I think the last time I did a check-in was like 2 hours ago. Looks like right now, and I'm really sorry if you can't tell, but the power was been out for like an hour now. I'm at my window hoping to get the best lighting I can. I might be getting a little greasy now, but we literally have no AC because the power's out, so I've been like dying in here. So I'm gonna give it that one. But it still looks pretty good. I'll come back in a few hours just to give my final opinion on the foundation. It's so disgusting out right now. Like, I don't know if you could tell how gray and rainy it is, but it's so gross. I'm gonna go take a nap because there's nothing else to do in this weather. So I'll see you guys when I do my final check-in. So it's actually the next day now, and I ended up not being able to film my final review last night because it was pitch black. I didn't get power back till like this morning, but I still had it on till like 9:30. I went and took a nap and I woke up at like 9, and I didn't take my makeup off till like 10, so it was still like a 10-hour wear test. I just couldn't film my final review because it was so dark, it wasn't even worth it. So again, here is the foundation. So what I noticed about this foundation is that one application was like a medium coverage, and I actually have it on today, and again, I really like it. One application was like medium, so I do like that it's buildable. I definitely think 2 applications will give you that full coverage look. I like the fact that it's buildable and it's not like super heavy right off the bat. It definitely gives you a natural looking finish. It just looks like your skin, so I really like that factor of it. For somebody who has dry skin like myself, I do prefer to use it with the beauty blender. Today I just used the beauty blender and I think it looks really good. Because I have dry skin, I just don't prefer the foundation brush. I feel like it drags it and like doesn't complement my skin the way a beauty blender does. This morning I actually used the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. Definitely recommend using a primer if you have dry skin that gives you that radiance effect, because it is like just a natural looking finish. So I just like to have that little glow underneath. Like, I definitely feel like there's a little glow on me. But overall, I really enjoyed this foundation. Again, I did get that breakup in my nose under my eye area, but I did mention that I haven't really found a full coverage foundation that hasn't done that to me yet, only because I do have dry combination skin. That is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do recommend this foundation. If ever I'm looking for a fuller coverage, I feel like I would reach for that just because I do like the finish of it and how it blends out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.